Meantime, boys, stock shock. The Dow ending the day 140 points down, 12,201. All of this after the S&P downgraded the credit outlook for the United States. Meantime, President Obama pushing Congress to raise the limit on the national debt, calling it a necessary evil.
I believe what happens is that we have bills come due that we can't pay because we haven't raised the debt ceiling. So to put it in very plain language, we would default. And default is a terrible thing for an individual. It is a catastrophic thing for the United States of America.
Republican Senator Marco Rubio sent us this statement today. It says, quote, contrary to the carefree attitude too many Washington politicians have, we can't just snap our fingers and make this go away. Instead, we need to rally behind a clear set of policies that will create jobs through tax and regulatory reform. So while Washington money fight gets, well, nasty, only Fox 35 breaking it down for you, what it means for you and for your wallet. Joining us live in the Fox 35 studios tonight, we've got our financial expert, Richard Reyes. Richard, always good to have you in here.
Thanks, Bob.
Put this in terms I can understand, okay? If I'm looking at that's right, if my credit score goes down, I then pay a higher tax rate, right? Meaning that taking on more debt, putting more on my credit card, that's a bad idea. That's going to get really expensive for me, right? Isn't that what this is?
Exactly, Bob. One of the first things we have to understand that from this is obviously news that we didn't know before. The timing of this news probably in any economic sense is bad. However, in this particular time, the timing is pretty good because what it's doing is it's going out and saying, listen, we have a fiscal and political chaos. Politicians, this is real. You got to get together on this, and this is finally reality, and you guys have to do something.
All right, but if we don't raise the debt ceiling, okay, is the United States going to run out of money? Are we going to default on our loans?
You know, quite possibly default on some of it, and like the secretary that was talking about there in Obama is that, yeah, I mean, default is not good, and raising what that obviously does is also, you know, raises interest rates, which of course investors will want to get paid more because of risk. Raising interest rates, then you cause a chain of events that happen. You know, business will cost them more to borrow money, which of course then has to funnel through the economy, and especially in a slow, sluggish economy, it now takes it more time to recover. Richard,
let's be real clear here that we're not there yet, right? We're talking about the outlook. It's like if you don't pay this year, if you don't get your house in order, essentially next year is what's going to be bad. Is that right?
Yeah, from an S&P standpoint is, you know, there's different types of category. We're right now in what's considered sort of a watch list. It's like, hey, it's going to get serious, and the outlook in the next 2 years, you have a 33% chance that the outlook will be cut to less than a AAA. So be mindful of that. But we're right now, for all intents and purposes, it's a watch, and nothing dangerous now, but it will get.
Yeah, it's all right. All right, Richard Reyes. Richard, thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Okay, Bob.
Meantime, the debate over America's national